He will be getting 3 meals and a cot for the next however many years, and deservingly so. My name is Shane Erickson, and I'm a senior targeting analyst at DeliverFund, and I have been here for a little over 2 years. So Operation Reclaim and Rebuild is a week-long counter human trafficking operation. And for my specific role was I went out and was embedded within the San Luis Obispo Human Trafficking Task Force.
We did 6 days of operations during the last week of January, where we were fortunate enough to have DeliverFund on site with us working day to day. And on the last day of our operational week, we were in the city here in our county, checking ads and looking for high value targets that were possibly pimp controlled.
I came across this particular ad with this victim. It had all of the signs that I was looking for a potential victim of human trafficking, was able to identify her location. I passed that information on to the law enforcement that I was working with, JT Camp and Rainer Bodine. They sent counter surveillance out to that exact location where she said she was staying. Counter surveillance was able to identify the victim. You could tell she had been physically assaulted. She had a big black eye. There was many indicators of trafficking throughout the motel room.
The initial interview and the follow-up investigation, it directed us to a person by the name of Guy Azama Jr., who we identified as our suspect in the case. We were convinced early on that it was at least a pimping case, but as we were able to conduct the investigation further, it turned into a human trafficking case. Eventually, Mr. Azama pled guilty to charges that we filed against him, and he was sentenced to 5 years in state prison.
He will be getting 3 meals and a cot for the next however many years, and deservingly so. So coming from a law enforcement background, this is one way that I have found that's gratifying for me, is still being able to be within that law enforcement community. These individuals that are part of your human trafficking task forces and different organizations through law enforcement around the country, these are some of the most dedicated individuals that you will ever meet. These guys put it all on the line every day, every weekend. Whenever there's a call that comes out, they're the ones that go out and they take care of that. Without them, DeliverFund would not be able to do what we do today.